Boom, 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 boom. Welcome back to Maurice's Polo Review Channel. Today we'll be talking about what is on my mannequin, also a hot vintage cop, and just talk about what's going on in the world today as we know it. A few interesting topics. So let's get into it. First and foremost, this is a double RL baseball jacket. Indian head, reversible camo on the inside. But when I rock it, I'm just gonna rock it on the inside like this. I prefer that over the camo. It has the Indian head on the side of it. Very interesting coat because it doesn't have the same 2X cut as typical. So you have to be aware of that. So when you trying to get certain vintage pieces, you have to ask for the pit to pit. And also what you should do is whenever you have a vintage piece in your collection, go ahead, put it on, measure the pit to pit, and just keep that in mind whenever you looking for vintage pieces. That way that'll help you out down the line. And that way when you go on Poshmark or eBay or any of those sites, that you can ask for the pit to pit before you end up purchasing something that will not fit at all. So that's just me dropping a few gems on y'all. So yeah, that's something you might want to be more aware of whenever you are looking for vintage pieces. Just a particular cut. So underneath it, I got this hoodie. I just had a feeling the Aztec type of vibe on it. And just the colorway of it. And I just wanted to rock out with this. As you can tell, you can see the camo on the inside of the jacket. So you can either rock the inside or outside, but like I said, I'm going to leave that on the inside. But this particular hoodie came out, I want to say, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago with the Aztec print. Very thick hoodie. It's very high quality in my opinion. It has some patches in there with denim in it, but I'm just going to rock it like this. I just think it got a very nice look upon it. Push it back a little bit where y'all can get a better understanding of it. So just do it like that. Have the hood in the back, just give a little bit more flair to it. Like I say, just rock out with it like that. You ain't necessarily doing too much. This is gonna be my double RL jacket with that particular blue label hoodie. Just something maybe could throw on a beanie with it or something, brown or maroon or green, just to break up the contrast as far as the particular outfit. Also, COVID is still going around. Just be aware of your surroundings. Try to mask up everywhere you go. Be more careful. Like I said, around your surroundings. Myself, I went to a football game last night. And I just really just stayed off 6 feet apart from people, just stayed in my own little world, my own little zone, just there and, watch the young bulls, So appreciate that. So, yeah, so let's get into my new cop. Me and this guy, we've been going back and forth about this particular piece. So I went ahead and copped it. We agreed on a certain price, and I have been waiting for it the past 3 weeks for it to come in because it came from over the pond. So with that being said, let's get into it. So, pow. New with tags, rugby cardigan with the R on the side. Very nice. I will call it the peppermint because it reminds me of the old school peppermint sticks. You got the red, you got the cream, and you got the black. So it also has the orange patches on the side, which is a very dope look. So we know the dude haven't really wore it. He been having it in his closet for a while. Like I say, new with tags, so you can't beat that. Just something, when it comes down to the Rugby Ralph Lauren line that I thought, think is a very dope line. I also had the wooden toggles on the side of it, so I think I came up, I paid for it, but I came up at the same time just because I have been eyeing this particular cardigan for a while, and nobody out of all the people I know, the people who had it didn't want to come off of it. So just took matters in my own hands and went and got it. You know, I had been eyeing it for a while. Dude was pretty firm on his price. So after a couple, years, he came down. But yeah, we went ahead and added this guy to the collection as well. Just something, you know, that I'm doing. You know, you might want to, you know, check your inventory as far as what you have in your closets, what you see yourself wearing, what you may not see yourself wearing. There's no reason to have certain items in your closet that you're not necessarily fond of. So go ahead and get rid of them. There's no reason for them to be in your closet. They just there collecting dust. So with that being said, just go ahead and do some inventory. Go ahead and clean out your closet. You know, well, myself, I look at myself when I talk about everybody else, but myself personally, I'm going back and I'm taking inventory on what I would like to wear versus what I'm like, I done grew out of. So I just either got rid of a few pieces, no heat. I'm keeping all my heat. So yeah. But you know, when it comes down to certain things, maybe something is too loud, something is just don't feel the way it used to. There's no reason to keep on having it in your closet. Just go ahead and get rid of it. And that way you can either make some money or just, you know, look forward to purchasing something else with the proceeds you got off of that particular item. You know, so I would say do that, you know, and that way you can, you know, build up to a certain piece you may want later on in life. And, you know, that way you could just do it like that. You know, the older we get, the better quality garments we have to have in our closet. And just, you know, tone it down. But, you know, my saying is simple and clean, you know. So do that and everything else will take care of itself. Also, it's beginning to become boot weather. So get you a nice pair of either, I would say, Doc Martens, polos, double RL, for those who, you know, who's upper echelon as far as boot wear. Those particular items and garments, nice cashmere sweaters, that'll be nice to have in your collection. And, you know, a couple pair of chinos, slacks, or whatever you want to call them, trousers, something of that nature. Also a nice leather belt, you know, that'll be good. That'll be something nice with a nice watch or something like that to add to your collection. Also this hat, like I told you, this is something I just recently purchased. Had to do some searching online, got it in, so, you know, I'm rocking it out right now. You know, like I said, I'm more of a vintage guy. This is what I do, you know, soft bibs and things of that nature. So that's what I'm rocking out with. So just on some positive vibes, you know, just be aware of your surroundings, you know, check on, you know, check on your people, you know, make sure everybody's okay, make sure everybody's in a good positive vibe. Keep yourself, you know, safe, your kids safe, your family, protect your ladies, you know what I'm saying? And just hold everything down, man. Try to have a positive outcome as far as everything that's going on in your life. Because guess what? What's for you is for you, and what is not for you, it will soon be out the way. Understand it. Because as soon as you think you done lost it all, you finna gain way more than you lost. So that's just a few gems I want to drop on y'all. So for that, you know, tomorrow is Halloween. So for the kids, y'all keep the kids safe. Enjoy your moments and your time with your people, because, you know, day by day, people are transitioning over to a, you know, better life. I'm just going to say that. And also just stay safe. So with that being said, thank you. Have a blessed week. Enjoy your weekend. And it's always love. Deuces.